Hello, everybody. My name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP. And today on Partner Talks, I have Adam Berezin from MS Dynamics World. Adam, say hello to the people and let them know what is MS Dynamics World or
Sure,
MSDW.
sure. Well, first off, thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure to chat. A little bit about me. I'm the co-founder and CEO of MS Dynamics World, or MSDW as we call it. MSDW serves two functions in this space. When we launched in 2008, and we're the largest news and information resource in the world for business applications content, primarily geared towards decision makers and executives in customer and partner organizations. And then the second part of our business is that we're the largest provider of digital demand gen programs in the world for ISVs and partners.
And that's great, Adam. And we've done a lot of work together over the last couple of years. And, today we're going to talk about, thought leadership. So let's talk a little bit about these programs that we've been running for, let's say, the last 24 months.
Yeah, sure. In 2021, we launched a bunch of different thought leadership programs, expert panel events, customer acquisition events, partner acquisition events, and then interactive case study events, which are pretty cool. We've run about 100 sessions combined throughout all of those, and we've seen around 10,000 leads that have been generated for the sponsors of these sessions, which is awesome. So they've worked really well. We've tried to reiterate the importance of thought leadership content and positioning yourselves as thought leaders and experts in the space. It's very important, especially as we see more and more ISVs come into the space, which results in more competitors for the existing ISVs in this space. It's important to differentiate yourself from those competitors by being a thought leader and being deemed as an expert and a consultant.
And I think you're right. So, we've kind of witnessed this over time because a lot of companies are coming back time and time again and booking more of these types of sessions. But what I see, it really helps an ISV partner or an SI partner, right? So SI partners do a little bit of a different thought leadership twist, but it really kind of, shows your expertise, right? You put on your best people and they talk about a subject around your product, but it also allows you to showcase your partners. So what I do with a lot of ISVs is say, okay, come on the show. We'll have a panel of four people. I want to find two of your partners to say good things about you, talk about your product, talk about the industry or vertical that you're covering. And, sometimes we can even get people on from Microsoft. So I think it's a real verification of their expertise and allows them to go out to, I think, a different audience. I think it's a business audience that actually watches the thought leadership programs.
Yeah, and we've seen that, when we review the registration reports, the vast majority of people that attend any one of these types of events are really those director level and above people, the people with either decision influencing power or decision making power. And that's, as I mentioned earlier, that's who we really attract to MSDW anyways. That was our whole editorial strategy from day one, because we felt that the business users and the executives within these various partner organizations as well were very underserved as it pertains to content and strategic information as well.
And
Yeah.
this fall, I'm very excited about a new program that we're going to launch in September, and it's really different than anything we've done before. And I was lucky enough a few years ago, to work with the partner acceleration team from Microsoft, and we built some original content about how to position and sell Dynamics for non-Dynamics partners. And over the years, I've done different versions of this for different partners and for distributors. But I think what we've kind of come to now is really we're going to build our first program talking about what is the opportunity of Dynamics. Because when we look at, how many Dynamics partners are, there's probably, really 10 to 15,000 Dynamics partners that are, serious about Dynamics. Well, that means there's another 80 to 85,000 Microsoft partners sitting out there who, may sell a few licenses here and there, but don't really, I don't say understand, but, haven't really deep dived into the opportunity. So we're going to lead off with a program that just talks about, hey, what's the opportunity for Dynamics for you as a partner? And then that's going to be followed up by some real deep dive sessions about, what are the secrets to selling CRM, CE, around sales teams, around customer service. We'll probably do some stuff around field service and marketing eventually. And then we're going to get in to do the same thing with Business Central and finance and operations. So I think this fall, we're going to have some, really good content for not only sort of partner principals and owners to understand what the opportunity is, but we're going to have some, training, I guess we can say, or expert training, because we're going to do this all with expert panels to talk to your, sales leaders and team leaders about how do you talk to your customers about Dynamics.
Yeah, because it's a much different, now they're selling a much different type of product than they were, 5-10 years ago. We're now, we consider that legacy systems like AX and NAV and GP and SL. So how do you present these different cloud solutions to prospects and even your clients too, who you want to have migrate or upgrade over to? So there's a different process for that. And that's really what this whole program is designed to do and help partners with.
Because, what I'm really excited about is, for years I implemented CRM, I taught CRM, but it was all my end was really Salesforce automation. And that's what we thought about when we said CRM. But really it's, customer facing. Anybody who faces your customer and works with your customer, should be connected to CRM. But now CRM is connected to, things like Viva Sales, completely connected to the modern workplace, things like Teams, and hundreds of ISV products that not only add to functionality, but can take you into vertical markets. So we're really going to build some education around that.
Yeah, and touching on the ISV element too, that is one way how to sell these different products, whether it's Business Central or finance and operations. Partnering with the right kinds of ISVs can lead to more deals for the partner. So that in effect is one way that we're going to help these partners that attend these different sessions learn how to sell that particular platform better.
And you know what? I really enjoyed working with MS Dynamics World. And one of the things that I found is, prior to, us putting these programs together, I did a lot of these things for partners. And we would create something and go out to our partners lists and in my social media, with the event. But now we can target, right? So let's say we want to talk to, Business Central partners in North America. We want to talk to CRM, CE partners in Europe. With MS Dynamics World's database, we can have some very targeted campaigns to push our educational and expert events out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say that's one of the major strengths of MSDW is basically using the data that we have on our site members, to target very specific marketing campaigns on behalf of partners and ISVs, but more importantly, use that data to deliver them the content that's most appropriate for them based on their roles and whether or not they're a customer or a partner, and what they're interested in, EDI or AP automation or, BI and reporting, et cetera. So having that targeted data, that will work very well for this upcoming program, but that's one of the huge things that's worked well for all the thought leadership events that we've run over the past 2 years as well.
Okay, Adam, I want to thank you for your time today, and I'm sure
Thanks.
we'll be back on the air at some time this year to talk more about these programs as they evolve.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, bye for now.